Okay, so that's us. We should be already live and ready to go. And I've been too busy blazing there. Not like me. And let's see where we are with this as well. Okay, so doing that. And let me find my screen again. There we go. Okay, so we should be, and there's some more coming in, so we'll just let them in as we go along. So basically we are now live. It's just round about 7:30 for me. I think it's okay to say that we should be good to go. And hello to everybody. So I'm just going to connect one to my page on a different laptop altogether, just so that if anybody does have any difficulties, there's my mouse. There we go. There we go. And I did actually post up that if I had basically, sorry, my mouse is not working here. Why is it we always have one of these technical problems when we're doing something live? It's always the case, as they say. Okay. There we go. Right. So I have us on two screens in. I'm going to be talking to this screen here because it will just feed the other screen. So basically there. And let me just mute this for a second. There we go. Right. There we go. That's always a minute or so behind us. So we mute that one. Anyway, right. Okay. So hello. I can see that there's loads of people on Facebook as well. They haven't joined us in the Zoom room. If you do want to join us in the Zoom room, there is spaces in the Zoom. So all you have to do is click the Zoom and I will admit you into here. Once we actually start the attunement process, I've got a really squeaky chair here, so hopefully you don't hear it. Once we start the attunement process, then obviously I'm not going to admit anybody else into the Zoom room, but you can actually still be here live on Facebook. So Facebook's down here and Zoom is up here. So I'm going to keep my eyes on the screen up the top here. Okay, so hello to everybody who's on Facebook. I'm just going to just let the screen speak to itself down here, and basically just we'll get the comments as they roll up. They just have a wee time delay because as I'm speaking and streaming from the Zoom, it takes that minute or so to reach the Facebook process right there. Anyway, hopefully you are all there, and if your family's going to join in with you, then just gather them round so that they can actually hear what is actually going to be said, so that when the process starts to begin, that they are very aware of what's actually happening, and they're more or less volunteering for to actually be here, because this is a voluntary moment for everybody involved. So what is a Shui Reiki healing attunement? This is something that a Reiki master is able to do and administer when someone can't actually, they're not in full health, or they can't, in a sense, have a full attunement for whatever reason. It's there. We can send it absently, and this is what's actually going to be happening here tonight. And of course, the process and I'm just going to do something here just so that you are not exposed completely, and let me do that. There you go. Okay, so what will happen is that the Facebook screen will see me, and it means then that everybody's got a wee private moment. Hopefully that's what happens here on Zoom. So as I say, what's going to be happening, yes, I've just watched the screen there, so you can only see me. So you lovely persons are able to video or put your video back on and Facebook won't see you. Okay, so as I say, the healing attunement is about giving the person an opportunity to have an attunement that gives them the same equal vibration of, and I'll just keep admitting people, the same vibration of someone who is receiving a first degree attunement. So you're not going to be made practitioners this evening, but you are going to receive the attunement that the same as a first degree person, but without the frills of being taught, you know, all the processes of what a Reiki practitioner will do. And this tonight is about the raising of the vibration. So it's all about your vibration or your family's vibration being lifted up, you know, because the higher our vibration is, the more we can fight off various processes that goes on in our world, like our health, and fight off the stresses and strains, which normally causes our immune system to drop because we're in stress or strain. So when we're in that process, it's harder in a sense for us to keep ourselves healthy, let's put it that way. So tonight is about raising the vibration so that you have a better vibration, obviously, which allows more energy to flow through you as a human being, which then will radiate from you out into the world. And if we all raised our vibration in this way, then the world would actually have a much better fighting chance to, in a sense, squash, you know, everything that's going on with this virus. And not just this virus, it's kind of made everybody stop and think about their life, but it's also about everything that's going on in our world, everything to do with our day-to-day processes, where we are in life, who we are in life, and what we're doing. What is our vibration going out there? So Shui Reiki is a magnetic energy field, or I should say a magnetic energy, which is connecting to Earth energy. So that is a fantastic process for us, you know, because we are here on Earth, and Earth is a magnetic energy. So when we work with, and again with a magnetic energy here within our remit of modalities, which is Shui Reiki, then what happens is it only strengthens us again in this world. So when we are, you know, feeling a bit low, we can be able to put our hands on, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's so simple. We're going to give you just one simple step to actually do with that, and it will be one hand on your heart, and your hand will be in a cup fashion. And if you can't cup your hands, it's okay. Don't worry about that. And if, pardon the way I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be really very frank here, if you have any disability in your hands and you can't straighten your hands, or you can't cup your hands, or you don't have any hands at all, it doesn't matter. As long as you just connect one part of your body to this heart position here, on one hand into your solar plexus. And I'm going to sit back a wee bit so that the camera can catch that. Just right underneath the breast line here, one hand right into the cleavage area for a female, and just sitting on the man's chest, just right here, and hands cupped. Just if you look at it side on, I always kind of do that little wee squeaky test. If you can do this and just move your thumb open tiny and have your hand like that, you're in the right position in that way. Now, again, if you have any disability and you cannot do that, then just think it. Just think that you have a connection in your heart and a connection in your solar plexus. That's all you have to remember. That's all the instruction that you need to remember, so that you can do this again and again and again for yourself in your own home, and your whole family can actually do this with you, okay? I'm going to go through various different points before we start, so that again you have that simple, very, very simple. This is about the simplicity of raising the vibration. So when we work with the Shui energy, as I said, it's magnetic energy, so it works off the vibration of the core. Think about the magnetic core of the earth. And that is magnetic. We are magnetic, we are biomagnetic energy. So therefore, it's that process there of basically being connected. That's all you have to think about, is just be connected. Now, Sensei Shui, who actually originated with, this particular vibration, he's a master who was the original master that taught this energy. There have been many, many different stories over the years, some conflicting, some not. But my measure on this is that this energy works. I have worked with this energy since 1994. I think it was the year 1994. I've worked with this energy for all these years, and believe you me, I have witnessed some amazing processes with people, being on painkillers for 16 years at a time, and all of a sudden, don't need that. Now, how does that happen? Well, some people will say happens like magic. I don't believe it's magic. I believe it's the power of our bioenergy of ourselves. When we raise our vibration, when we take deliberate steps to allow ourselves to evolve as human beings, spiritual beings, whichever way that you want to look at it, because Reiki is not a religious order, it is a human order. So therefore becomes a spiritual order, and you can connect it to any discipline of religion that you would like it to be with. So there's nothing to do with religion, and you don't have to follow any particular religion either. So coming to the point of how it will benefit you in this way is basically down to, receiving the attunement. That's it. You receive the attunement, and we're going to make it as beautiful and as blissful as it's possibly for you. And hopefully you receive, because when we receive attunements, my experience as a master teacher for all these years, I've had that pleasure of being, the teacher for many, many, many. And the one thing that I always find the most fascinating and thrilling of all the parts of teaching the Usui Reiki is very much the attunements. Because people receive the attunements, and when they do, many things happen for them in all different levels of experience, physically, emotionally, mentally, sexually, and soul orientated. So when we receive an attunement, we might think, oh, what was that thought, or that feeling that passed through us, or the sounds that we hear, or the memories that it casts up, from our subconscious, and we get all these different experiences. And some people think, whoa, that was really weird, that. But in my book of all working with all other people, that gives us a story about you. Everything that you receive when you're receiving an attunement, whether it be a healing attunement, or whether it be a connection with, whatever level. So for this one, for you, it is very much to do with the healing attunement. But it doesn't matter what level of Reiki that you've been attuned into, they all give you different experiences, because those experiences are unique to you. So one person may receive a feeling of some kind, somebody else will receive a vision of some kind, some person will say, kind of went down memory lane, as I've just said. So be open in your mind to just receive. That's all I say, just receive. And at the end, if you choose to connect with myself and type in anything, or if you're here in Zoom, you can unmute yourself and speak, whatever your experience was. And that's a unique part of being in Zoom, because you can communicate with us much easier. And if you want to express your experience, then that's fine. I'll help you as much as I can. If you're on Facebook and you connect with us on Facebook, if you want to type in your experience, then feel free to do that. And I'll help again as much as I can. So when we come to do this part of the attunement, then all I ask you to do is just to make yourself comfortable. And if there's other members of your family going to be there, then just gather them round, sit comfortably in the same area of where you are, and basically just have a glass of water or a bottle of water next to you, just so that if you need a little drink of water, that you've got it there. If you want to have a pen and a piece of paper, then do so that after it's finished, then you can write whatever you experienced, and then we can have a chat about it if you want to. It's not compulsory in any shape or form. But the one thing that I want to express here before we enter into the attunement side of things is that there is nothing that a Shui Reiki can do any harm to you. The thing for me is, it's one of the few of the disciplines, I should say, that cannot harm you in any shape or form. There is no reactions, to a Shui Reiki, as like some other disciplines that have reactions. In other words, if you have certain ailments, that it's not good for you. And that's what an reaction is, that if something is not going to be good for you. There is never a process of where Reiki has ever harmed any person at all, okay? It is of pure energy. It comes from the God source, which is your God. And why would God give you something that would harm you? So the process for me is just to allow yourself to enjoy the journey. And I'm just going to talk you into the journey, because normally attunements, we don't normally speak. But because we're doing it here live and you haven't had any other teaching, I'm just going to talk you into the process, and then there'll come a point where I will leave you in silence. And then when you hear my voice again, you'll be able to follow it with the greatest of ease. And then I'll talk you back into this moment of awakened state. Reiki is a journey into oneself. So it's best that you actually close your eyes when this process is happening. But bearing in mind, feel free at any given time that if you wish to open your eyes, you can. If you wish to stop the process, you can. All you have to say to yourself quietly or out loud, I don't want to do this anymore. And that's it. For you, the attunement will stop. For everybody else, it will carry on. And that's the power within Reiki, because you have the power. Nobody else has this power. You have that power. I'm just a channel at this point for the energy to come via through myself at this time and channel out to all of you all at the same time. And that is the wonderful thing about the power of a Shui Reiki, because it can touch on every single person. Even if you were in this room with me at present, and I was doing so many people at the one time, and I would go round the room individually to each person, it wouldn't matter which person I started with, all of the people would start to receive the attunement all at the one time. And that's the wonder of the power of Reiki. So this attunement is to lift your vibration, raise your vibration. And as I say, I don't normally talk through attunements, but I'm going to tonight, just to guide you so that you would know where you are from a mental point of view. And then at that power of that spiritual moment, I'm going to leave you in the silence. And then when you hear me speak again, then you'll be able to follow my voice, just as I've said before. Okay, so if we're all ready, I'm just having a wee look on Facebook here. So we've got a few who's joined us tonight, whether it's all family members or not together. There you go. So Mary's saying that again that she's there, Anne Young's there, Joyce is, Jane is there, I should say, Patsy's there, Jean's there, quite a number of people there. Another Anne is there, and whoops, we've got over 28. Bonnie I see is there as well. Quite a few people. Liam, hello Liam. Haven't saw you for ages, mate. Oh, blessings to you, and blast from the past. Liam used to be in the same exhibitions as myself, and we used to be next to one another at the stand. Oh, love you. Need some jewellery done, Liam. I've got some pieces that I need fixed. So we've got just 28 people live watching. That could be 28 families, it could be 28 it could be 28 individuals, you know. So again, for me, it's just lovely to have you actually all here. We have a number of people here in the Zoom room as well. And as I say, there's, I think somebody else has started a watch party as well. So there's quite a few people who is on. So if we're ready, because I know I am, I'm chaffing at the bit to do this all afternoon with you. So I just hope that you enjoy every single minute of it. If you want to, because of copyright, I'm not going to play any music here tonight, but you can actually put music on in your own home, because you would be in your own space. So if you want to put some soft music on for yourself, then feel free to do so. And it just makes the experience, I think, a little bit more as well. So it's about just getting comfortable for you, okay? So get yourselves comfortable if you want to sit up and just have something supporting you, your back. If you want to get lying down, then lie down, be comfortable, be supportive. Make sure your legs are supported as well if you are lying down, so that you're in a nice comfortable position, okay? And let's go. Okay. Just, oh, there's one. I've got my wee cup of tea here as well. Okay. So as I say, attunements are all about raising your vibration. And just close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. And as you breathe out, just give yourself permission to allow yourself to journey deep within. And as you take a further deep breath, just acknowledge to the power of your God, to the power of a Shui energy, that you accept this attunement with an open heart. And as you continue to breathe normally and naturally, just for yourself, I want you to imagine a powerful white light that comes down via your God and comes down and around you. And you feel it touch into your crown chakra. And as it touches your crown chakra, it begins to enter into your body via from the top of your head, right down through your entire body, touching into every cell, every atom, into every organ, every muscle, every piece of tissue, right out to your skin. And it fills your entire body with beautiful white light. As it reaches down to your feet in the arch of your feet chakra open, and the flow of energy goes right down through your feet and enters right down into the earth. It goes at least 3 foot underneath your feet. And as it does, it reaches into what we call the foundational chakra. As this wonderful energy reaches into the foundational chakra, Mother Earth gives a pulse of her energy into your foundational chakra, allowing you to be anchored to Mother Earth. This pulse of Mother Earth's magnetic energy comes back up through the vibration of the white light and enters back up into your feet chakra. There in your feet chakra, you will feel a tingle, a pulse. You may even feel a heaviness in your feet. Just let it be heavy. Let the tingle take place. Let the pulsing energy take place. You may even feel heat or tingling or coolness. Just let it happen. Just acknowledge that it is happening. And as that continues to take place, now that your energy is anchored to Mother Earth, the beautiful golden light begins to descend down into your energy, via through your crown chakra, again entering into your body, via through your crown, and again entering into every cell, atom, every organ, every piece of tissue, muscle, your skeleton structure, and right out to your skin. And now, as that continues to take place all the way down to your feet, you feel that golden light permeate from your body right out through your skin and enter into your auric field. And as that is taking continuous place, with every breath that you take now, a cooling blue energy will enter into you. And as the oxygen of your breath moves right through your body, via through your blood supply, this wonderful, beautiful communication of blue energy will continue to flow through you. This blue light of energy is going to open up your communication skills. These skills will be done via through your chakras. You will be able to sense more rapidly. You will be able to see more clearly. And you will be able to hear more profoundly. The sensing of your body will become amplified during the course of this attunement, so that you can get the maximum benefit. Feel it, see it, experience it at this time. And as this continues to happen, a beautiful purple, regal purple energy flows down and enters through you again entering into all cells, atoms, your organs, your structure, your skeleton structure, the muscle, the tissue, the skin of your body, and again moving out through into your auric field. Feel this energy as it pushes out, right out into the circumference of your aura, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 5 foot, 6 foot, all the way out, to reach out to the rim of your third light body's energy. And there, in that outer rim of this third light body's auric field, becomes this wonderful, translucent, shimmering energy. And this is the cloak of protection that is now being placed around you. This shimmering energy will alert you of anything that would ever be untowards to you. Feel and experience this energy. as it takes place. And now, to take you into the beautiful garden where your attunement will take place, I want you to visualize a beautiful green meadow. This green meadow is exactly how you want it to be. You can see the lovely purple flowers blossoming on the trees. You could have beautiful tulips, roses, whatever flowers you wish it to be. This garden can be full of them or empty of them. Create this garden in your mind just now. Allow your energy to have that wonderful imagination. Or you could picture somewhere that you've already been before and allow yourself to remember it at this time. Imagine that you're there again, just for this moment of time. See it in your mind's eye. Feel the energy around you. Begin to become accustomed to the vibration of your aura that is already around you. You may feel it on your bare skin, on your face, your neck, your hands, your legs, whichever part of you has a bare skin. You might begin to feel that like a cobwebby effect taking place. This is the power of the energy that is all around you, magnetizing at this time, bringing empowerment into your thoughts. Feel it, see it, just know it is happening. And as you are there in your meadow, find yourself somewhere to rest. Allow yourself to sit comfortably, lie down in the grass, sit with your back against a tree, or have some beautiful seat already there waiting on you. And just allow yourself to sit gently into it. Make yourself comfortable in your meadow. And for the next few moments, you will not hear my voice. But when you do, you will find that you will be able to follow my voice with the greatest of ease. Just rest gently in your meadow. And as you do, during the power of this healing attunement, you may find that you will see the power of the rainbow enter into you. Certain colours may become more attuned to you. You may become more aware of them. Just remember them. You don't have to think about them all the time. Just let it come and go. You may experience various different feelings. You may experience different rushings of energy through your body, gentle proddings here and there. Just allow them to happen. You may see great visions in your third eye. Just allow the power of your internal imagination to bring these images to you. You don't have to think too hard about it. It'll automatically happen. And once again, you may go down a memory trip, down into your past, thinking of various different things. Just let the intrusions of those memories come and go. In my experience, many times people have thought of difficulties, but as they have let it happen, all of a sudden they have received the answer. So just let your mind go wherever it wants to go and know that the answer to all will appear to you. So as you rest gently, I'm going to be quiet. And as I become quiet, your attunement will begin to take place. And just experience the love and the empowerment of the Ashui healing attunement. Namaste. And when you hear my voice, you will be able to follow it with the greatest of ease. If you place one hand on heart and one hand on your solar plexus, just experience the flow continuous into your body. If you can't place your hands, then do it by your mind. Cup your hands and let the energy flow continuously into your body. The energy will then flow through your body, into your mind, into your emotions. It will connect with the power of your ego, connecting to your subconscious, and connecting collectively to your superconsciousness, releasing any negative and replacing with positive vibration. Just experience this for the next few moments. And as you gently lift your hands away, if you wish, you can clasp them in front of you, or you can place them into the praying position. and thank your God for giving you this wonderful opportunity to receive the Yeshui healing energy at this moment in your life. Give thanks of gratitude for all that you have received in your life, all the good and all the challenges, because through the challenges, you can really appreciate the good. Take a real deep breath and imagine yourself still there in the meadow. As you get up from the meadow and you begin to walk back to where you are in your world, in your life, in your home or office, wherever you are, you notice the difference in your energy. And when you look at your meadow may have changed. Do you notice the difference? And then begin to become aware of yourself sitting or lying in your chair or your bed, wherever you are. And begin to become aware of your entire body again. Taking 3 deep, long breaths. And every time you release your breath, you can feel the difference in your energy. And on that final breath, smile, because your God loves you and appreciates you. Namaste. And welcome back. And just take a moment, take a deep breath and move your arms and legs wherever you can. And then take your pen and your paper and just write down anything that you experienced there, anything at all. Any thoughts, any feelings, any sounds, any visions, anything at all. Even any memories that you had, and just take a note of them. Oh, you're welcome, Anne. And I am so grateful for everybody who's come on tonight, for joining us here from different parts of the world, which is lovely. And again, if anybody wants to say anything or type anything in, I'll keep my eyes on the feed line on Facebook as well. If anybody here in the Zoom studio wants to say anything, then feel free to do so. It's entirely up to yourself. Nobody's forcing anybody to do anything, because this is a wonderful, wonderful experience. And we don't want to intrude if you don't want to say anything.
I could.
Oh, hi, Leanne. Okay. Hi. Do you want to come on screen? Will I put you on screen?
Sure. Okay.
Okay, so let me do that for you. There you go. It's all yours.
Everybody. I was very relaxed, and I see a lot of colors when I'm in meditation and things, and I saw a lot of green and purple, and the white light and silver, and then I felt like I was being lifted up to other levels. It was really, and it was like being going whoop like this. I could feel it go up. And that happened twice. It was really, I felt kind of weightless, and I don't know where I was, but it was like I was taken somewhere else, but being lifted.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
Awesome. I'm so pleased for you. Absolutely so pleased. And I hope everybody else experience wonderful things like that as well. Amazing. Amazing. And thanks for sharing. Because not everybody likes to be on camera. Not everybody likes to be, you know, in that space. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to check the feed line here, and if anybody else in the Zoom room would like to say anything, as I say, nobody's forcing you, nobody has to say a word. Just feel free, give me a wave, and then I'll know to connect with you. And if not, I'll look at the video feed line down here, and I'll just try and catch up with it. Let me see. Yeah, I've got quite a few actually still on here. So if anybody would like to say anything on Facebook, I know it's a wee bit slower on Facebook tonight. So somebody give me a thumbs up, just let me know that the feed line is actually working here on Facebook, so that I am aware, because there's lots of people watching. Lots of people watching, but they're not typing in. I love that. They think they're anonymous, but they're not. I love that space. Okay, so I'll just wait for a couple of things happening there, and I just wish to thank everybody for coming on. I thank everybody for taking the time to raise the vibration of yourself, to help raise the vibration of the world, because that is really, really important, that we recognize that we are, I'm just putting myself back onto a different screen here. Now I can see the actual the feed line going up and down now. So if you raise the vibration to yourself, you're raising the vibration from your family, for your family, I should say, and your community and the world. And that's there. And what I would love to say as well, that at any given time, any time in your life, when you feel down or you have something wrong, whether it's an issue in your family or whether it's a healing problem, you know, that's going on with yourself, then remember just to put your hand on heart, hand on solar plexus, just as you did there, and just think of that wonderful medal. That was the reason for giving you the medal this evening, was so that you could take yourself back in to that visualization, and then just remember the moment of your attunement, and believe it or not, that healing energy is going to flow right back into you again. So you don't have to do anything else. You don't even ever have to listen to this recording again. But if you felt it was easier for you to think and go through the process with the recording, then just play the recording again. You can go up to the point of where we started. You don't have to listen to the beginning again. Just go to the point of where we started and then go from there. And that few minutes of guidance will take you back into that space, and you'll get all that wonderful energy again. So but blessings to everybody. Thank you everybody on here in Zoom for joining me, on Facebook for joining me. I honour each person and wish you all the very, very best, and happy life and happy health. Good night and God bless. Bye.